Why can't I hold on to the feeling I am? Finally, you discover the sense of I am. For the first time, you stop relating only to thoughts, emotions, memories, and stories, and notice something much simpler underneath all of it. You discover the sense of I am. Because for a moment, it feels obvious, simple, peaceful, almost closer than breath itself. And then suddenly, it seems gone. You sit down to meditate and the mind takes over. You return to daily life and attention gets pulled into work, phones, conversations, planning, memories. Then a thought appears, I lost it. And from that moment, a new struggle begins. Now you are no longer simply living. You are trying to recover something, trying to hold onto something, trying to remain in something. And maybe you have asked yourself, why can't I stay here? Why does it disappear? Why does the sense of I am feel so unstable? Why do I keep falling back into thought? This frustration is deeper than ordinary frustration because what you are trying to hold on to does not feel like just another experience. It feels important, fundamental, almost like home. So when it seems to vanish, the search intensifies. More effort, more techniques, more concentration, more trying. But what if the problem begins much earlier? What if the moment you decide, I must hold on to this, you have already changed your relationship to it? In this video, we are going to examine this problem carefully, not philosophically, not theoretically, directly. We are going to investigate what this sense of I am actually refers to, why it feels like it disappears, whether it truly disappears at all, and why the attempt to hold on to it may itself be creating the struggle you are trying to escape. So before trying harder, first let us understand what exactly we are trying to keep. You say, I cannot hold on to the sense I am. I find it for a moment and then it disappears. Look carefully at the structure of this problem before trying to solve it. There is already an assumption hidden inside the question. Someone is trying to hold something. But who is this someone? And what exactly are they trying to hold? Before searching for methods, examine the question itself. Because often the mind creates a problem and then asks for techniques to solve the problem it invented. What you call I am is not supposed to become another possession, not another achievement, not another spiritual experience, not another object to protect. Yet this is exactly what happens. The mind says, I found something valuable. Then I must keep it. Then I lost it. Then suffering begins. So let us go slowly. Not theory, not philosophy. Direct observation. Step 1, learn what I am actually points toward. Most people do not fail because awareness is absent. They fail because they confuse awareness with thoughts about awareness. Sit quietly. You do not need perfect posture. You do not need rituals. Just sit. Close your eyes. Now ask, right now, before thought, do I exist? Do not answer immediately, because the mind already has many answers. Ignore them. Do not create philosophy. Do not create spirituality. Just investigate. You know you exist. How? Not from memory, not from language. Existence is known directly. Now temporarily put aside your name, your age, your profession, your successes, your failures, your relationships, your history, your emotions, your spiritual identity. Remove every description. Now what remains? Not conceptually, actually. Notice the simple fact, there is existence. Remain there, not with effort, not with strain, not trying to freeze experience. Simply notice, before all content, there is being. You may notice thoughts immediately appearing. Good. Notice them. You may notice boredom. Notice that too. You may notice impatience. Notice that also. But stay interested in one thing, the bare fact that you exist. Not, I am this. Not, I am that. Just, I am. Practice this 5 to 10 minutes. Not trying to become peaceful. Not trying to become enlightened. Just learning what this pointer refers to. If you are analyzing awareness, you drifted. If you are describing awareness, you drifted. If there is simple, undeniable existence, you are closer. Do not expect fireworks. Ordinary is enough. Step 2. Separate being from everything appearing. This confusion creates most suffering. Experience appears. Identity attaches. Then struggle begins. Thought appears. You become thinker. Emotion appears. You become emotion. Fear appears. You become fear. Let us interrupt this process. Throughout the day, practice this repeatedly. A thought appears. Pause. Notice, thought is known. An emotion appears. Pause. Notice, emotion is known. A sound appears. Pause. Notice, sound is known. Physical discomfort appears. Pause. Notice, sensation is known. Then ask, what knows this? Do not answer. Remain quiet. 3 seconds. 5 seconds. Observe. Something is aware of changing experience. Thoughts change. Feelings change. Sensations change. Attention changes. Yet experience is being known. Become interested in that. Repeat frequently. Not once. Not twice. Many times. Because this practice slowly weakens the automatic habit of identification. You begin noticing content changes constantly. Knowing does not behave the same way. Step 3. Stop treating presence like a state to maintain. This is where many people get trapped. They discover stillness. Then they panic when it moves. You say, I had it. Then, I lost it. Investigate carefully. What exactly disappeared? Do this experiment. Find the sense of existence. Rest there. 20 seconds. Nothing complicated. Just, I exist. Now deliberately allow distraction. Let sounds come. Let thoughts move. Let planning happen. Then ask, was existence lost, or did attention simply move? This question matters, because many people are not losing awareness. They are losing attention on awareness. These are different. Suppose clouds cover the sky. Did the sky disappear, or was something simply moving through it? When attention moves toward thought, the mind quickly concludes, I lost myself. Question this conclusion. Again, again, again. Over time, you may discover awareness was not absent, only unnoticed. Step 4. Use micro returns instead of massive effort. People often create unnecessary difficulty. They think, I need long meditation sessions. You can meditate for hours and still remain trapped in concepts. Frequency matters. Create return points during ordinary life. Everyday moments become reminders. When opening doors, pause. When touching your phone, pause. When waiting in line, pause. When washing hands, pause. When sitting down, pause. When standing up, pause. For 2 seconds, notice, I exist. Nothing more. Do not add teachings. Do not add analysis. Do not ask whether you are doing it correctly. Just recognize existence. These small returns accumulate. Gradually, the distance between remembering becomes smaller. Then eventually you stop feeling like you are constantly starting over, because returning becomes natural. Step 5. Investigate the one who cannot do it. Frustration will come. Good. Use frustration. When the mind says, I cannot hold on to awareness, stop. Ask, who cannot hold on to awareness? Look directly, not philosophically, directly. What appears, a thought, a sensation in the chest? Mental images? Words? Pressure? An identity? Observe carefully. Does this struggling self remain constant? Or does it also appear and disappear? Each time resistance appears, investigate. Each time failure appears, investigate. Each time disappointment appears, investigate. You are not trying to destroy the struggler. You are trying to understand it. Sometimes the one claiming failure is itself only another experience being noticed. Common errors that create unnecessary confusion. Mistake 1. Expecting something extraordinary. People imagine light, bliss, expansion, permanent peace. But often the sense of being is quiet, simple, almost too ordinary. So ordinary that the mind overlooks it, searching for something dramatic. Do not reject ordinary experience. Mistake 2, trying to freeze experience. Everything changes. Attention changes. Mood changes. Energy changes. Trying to stop movement creates tension. Let movement happen. Observe what remains present through movement. Mistake 3. Excessive concentration. People become aggressive, forcing, controlling, tightening. This produces fatigue. You are not manufacturing existence. You already exist. The practice is recognition, not production. Mistake 4. Turning practice into philosophy. Collecting teachings, collecting concepts, collecting teachers, collecting systems. Knowledge can become avoidance. Direct observation matters more. Always return to experience. A simple daily structure. Morning, 5 to 10 minutes. Sit quietly. Return to the question. Before thought, do I exist? Daytime. Practice recognition frequently. Use ordinary activities as reminders. Evening. Reflect briefly. Ask, was awareness absent today or merely unnoticed? Do not judge the answer. Observe. One final investigation. Right now, ask yourself, can existence be removed from this moment? Not thoughts, not emotions, existence itself. Can you find a moment where you are present enough to complain about not being present, but somehow absent at the same time? Investigate this carefully. The goal is not endless effort. The goal is understanding. Because perhaps the problem is not that you cannot hold on to the sense I am. Perhaps the problem is assuming it needs holding. So continue. Patiently. Repeatedly. Return. Recognize. Investigate. Return again. Not because you are moving toward yourself, but because you keep overlooking what was already here.